an antechamber outside the world, a wall of dead doors with no end, and tonight all of them are burning gold. We are starting at the finish line. Trust us, it's earned.
Welcome back, Administrator.
The same cold voice that froze the world, except now it sounded vast, layered, as if everything behind the curtain had leaned in close to say it together.
Episode 10. Everything Ends. Roll the patch notes. Previously, on Player 0, the system stopped lying. Anchor the whirlpool willingly, and Rin's dead world returns. Kazuki ran the offer through the ledger, hunting the catch. Incentive verified.
So at 3:33, alone on a rooftop, the most wanted man alive gave a god his answer. He whispered it like a surrender. Okay.
Now, about that surrender. Kazuki Arai once read terms of service agreements for fun. Men like that do not sign anything honestly. Player 0. Episode 10. Player 0. Morning, in the konbini with no sign. The system deleted the name. The shelves survived. In the back room, Kazuki laid a golden contract over a crate of canned coffee and explained calmly that his surrender had been the opening move of a con.
Ledger note. Compliance signature, forged by the undersigned. Poison clause, buried. Detection, pending.
He had counterfeited his own surrender and smuggled a trap into the system's anchor contract. Somewhere between the bankruptcy and the night shifts, the failed developer had picked up the deadliest skill of the apocalypse. He could out-bureaucracy a god.
Signature received. Signature accepted. Anchor escort scheduled.
Accepted. Instantly. No audit, no review. Nothing that hungry is ever careless.
It knows the signature's fake. It doesn't care. It needs you walking to that gate on your own feet. Willing anchors hold. Either way, it wins.
Kazuki nodded and added the quiet part, unless the clause survives contact.
So they geared up like it was the last raid night on Earth, because it was. A chipped black katana, ember daggers, and a cyan blade that began this season cutting price stickers.
Chat, you know me. You watch me hunt this man for a living. Tonight's title is not clickbait.
The card over the biggest channel alive said it plainly. Final stream.
The system is pulling our whole world through a door, and the only piece it's missing is the guy you all hunted. The vanished aren't dead, they're stored. I saw my sister's name on a door. Tonight, we take everything back.
No overlay, no grin. A hero spending his entire audience on the truth. And the planet that had hunted Kazuki Arai all season tuned in to watch him save it. Same crowds, same panels, aimed the other way. People are like that once somebody finally shows them the fine print.
At 3:33, they walked to the door, through streets gone silent, under a sky hanging half-loaded, scaffolding over heaven. Nobody spoke. The whole city seemed to be holding its breath on their behalf.
Escort protocol.
The moderator did not block the road. It walked beside them, matching pace, golden, silent. There is no version of that which isn't worse.
The door stood open before they reached it, held politely by the thing that had spent all season keeping them out. Every instinct Kazuki owned said the same thing. This is the part of the dungeon where the music changes.
World pool. Final phase. Anchor on site.
Inside, the antechamber was waking. The dead doors lit one after another, then faster. A wall of worlds switching on to watch the last one arrive. Schedule superseded. The anchor was willing.
Deploying integrity safeguards.
Safeguards, the floor answered. Golden lines bending upward into bodies, glyphs hardening into limbs. The system had prepared a welcome.
Then the hall remembered its old guard. The Gatekeeper, what the antechamber had kept of it, reassembled wrong. Ancient golden lattice stitched with black smoke, white eyes, white core, lopsided where it had never finished healing. It remembered them too.
Chat, today we speedrun heroism.
He peeled off into the hall alone, a showman, a planet in his corner, and a personal best to set.
New category, antechamber. No deaths. Somebody time me.
Emberlight carved the dark. He held the hall the way he did everything, loudly, beautifully, live.
Rin went the other way. Black katana through golden glyphs, no glow, no flourish, a straight line through the system's handwriting, toward the door she had crossed a universe to stand in front of.
And Kazuki ran the middle lane with a god's bailiff jogging escort at his shoulder, swatting aside anything that touched the anchor's path. It was protecting its investment. He had never felt less rescued in his life.
Her door was open. After everything, open. Warm light spilled through the frame as if the world behind it had never died at all. And Rin Kurosawa, who does not stop for anything, stopped.
Restoration protocol. Ready. Full recovery available. Begin.
The system's final lever pulled at the perfect moment. Her whole world back, paid for with his chains.
She looked through, home rendered warm, a street she knew, laundry on a line, a sky the right color. Rin Kurosawa stood in the doorway of everything she had lost, and the war went quiet enough to hear her choose.
Don't trade 7 billion for one ghost.
The black katana went through the doorframe itself. The warm light folded shut without a sound, and the system's leash on Kazuki Arai died in a doorway, cut by the only person it was ever built to buy. She did not look back. She didn't trust herself to.
Anchor connection established.
At the gate, the interface took him, golden cables of light closing over his arms, his ribs, his heartbeat, wiring a world to a man the way you wire a building to a lightning rod.
Anchor integrity 100%. World pull engaged.
The wall of doors flared, and somewhere deep in the gold, unnoticed, his poison claws began to climb.
Over Tokyo, the half-built arc across the sky finished loading, and dawn bent into it like water finding a drain. Everyone looking up understood, without a panel, exactly what it meant.
But here is the move underneath all of it. To use a man as its anchor, the system has to let him inside the wiring, inside the permission tree. And inside is where Kazuki Arai has always done his best work.
Ledger clause executing. Anchor privileges escalating.
Golden text climbed through blue architecture like ivy through a server rack.
Class record updated. Administrator. Requirements met. Welcome back, Administrator.
The class he'd found, grayed out at the very beginning of the end of the world, resolving at last.
He said yes, and meant it, for the first time all season. The blue panel shattered, and the shards refused to fall. They turned gold in mid-air and closed around him, wireframe across his shoulders, down his arms, an interface worn like armor. The cyan blade burned apart and reforged in his grip, veins of gold threading the old light. Same weapon, new permissions.
He didn't try to kill it. You don't fight a system, you administrate one. He spoke, and reality took notes. World pool canceled.
Acknowledged. Whirlpool canceled.
Doors sealed, pending review. Bounty purged from record. Stored players flagged for recovery. Somewhere in the architecture, a god discovered middle management.
Acknowledged. 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 Critical update required. Rebooting. Version 2.1.
The system did not die. Systems don't. It rebooted around him, the whole antechamber folding into newer, colder architecture with Kazuki Arai written into the root of it, a player with admin rights and a target painted on his soul.
Audit 3. Pending.
The moderator dissolved into the reboot mid-sentence, and then it was simply not there. No flash, no ash, no outline. The system deletes cleanly. Only the threat got left behind.
The last threads of light let him go, and the anchor's bill came due quietly, a streak of his black hair gone white root to tip, a receipt for carrying the weight of a world, printed where he would see it every morning for the rest of his life. Dawn came up over Tokyo the ordinary way, for the first time in a long time. Across the planet, panels blinked, softened, and stood down. The sky was just sky. It felt like a miracle, which tells you what kind of month it had been.
Chat, we won. Go hug somebody. Stream's over.
The counter under his name had stopped being a number you read and become a thing you feel. He never looked at it. On a school rooftop in Shinjuku, a kid who once deleted a quest spotted a silhouette against the sunrise and saluted. The silhouette, very slightly, saluted back.
And on a quiet corner at sunrise, a deleted sign flickered and began rebuilding itself in midair, half finished, glowing, taking its time. Beneath it, a man in a striped vest picked up a broom, gold glinting faintly in his tired eyes. Player 0 clocked in for his shift.
Player 0 will return. Season 2, Administrator. If you've been here since the first Frozen Night, thank you. Subscribe so you're standing here when he logs back in. The tutorial is over. The game starts now.